Welcome to the Depth Dive. We're here to unpack a stack of sources, find those key nuggets of knowledge and insight for you.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we're diving into something really familiar, probably sitting in your pantry right now.
Hey.
Uh,
Yes. Good old honey.
right. And most of us, we just think of it as a simple sweet treat, maybe nice and tea.
Sure. That's the common view.
But the material we looked at, it hints at this enormous host of benefits, countless health applications.
It really does.
So the big question, straight out of our sources really, is honey just, well, a sweet placebo? Or is there something genuinely beneficial for health going on?
Yeah, it's so easy to overlook things that are right under our noses, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially something so common.
Mhm.
Honey's been around forever, millennia, but yeah, for many it's just sticky, sweet stuff.
Totally.
And you might even feel a bit skeptical, right? Anything that tastes that good having serious health benefits seems unlikely sometimes.
A little bit, yeah.
But that's our mission today, really, to move past those surface assumptions. We're going to peel back the layers on this surprisingly complex substance, see what the sources reveal about its versatility, its goodness.
Right.
Because, like the materials keep suggesting, some things are definitely more than meets the eye.
I always just thought of honey as, well, a sweetener, like
Wow.
sugar.
A natural one, maybe, but still sugar.
Exactly. So the idea that it's fundamentally different from refined sugar, that's quite a shift for me.
It
It's
is.
the very first big distinction our research pointed out. Honey isn't just sugar,
Right.
which sounds, counterintuitive, doesn't it? Super sweet, calories. And yeah, nutritional authorities often just lump all sugars together.
They do, often for simplicity, perhaps. But what's fascinating, and what they often miss, is the crucial element. The bee.
Ah, okay, the bee itself.
Yes. Our sources explain that bees don't just collect nectar, they actively transform it.
Transform it how?
Well, they add unique enzymes, things like diastase and invertase.
Okay, enzyme.
Yeah, and these enzymes, they break down the complex sugars from the nectar into simpler ones. But they also infuse it with other things.
Like what?
Trace minerals, amino acids, antioxidants, flavonoids, phenolic acids, even prebiotics. Tiny amounts, but significant.
Wow. So it's not just fructose and glucose then?
Not just.
Yeah.
It's a complex natural product. It has a unique metabolic profile because of all that.
Yeah.
Your body processes it differently than, say, table sugar or high fructose corn syrup.
So it really does have these life-supporting qualities the sources mention. Things refined sugars just lack.
Exactly. They're stripped out in processing. Honey keeps them.
That's a powerful difference. Really moves it beyond just being, empty calories.
Mm-hmm.
And that leads right into the next fascinating thing we found. The scientific backing for honey's benefits. It's moving out of just folklore.
Right. Into evidence-based medicine, which is important.
Yeah, and one source even noted how baffling it is that some people demand rigorous proof for honey, but they rarely question the processed sugars they eat every day.
It's a strange double standard sometimes, isn't it? Highlights the bias, maybe,
Yeah.
towards natural versus highly processed foods.
Yeah.
Historically, honey's healing power was, well, just accepted knowledge for thousands of years. Ancient cultures used it for cuts, all sorts of ailments.
Right.
And encouragingly, modern researchers are digging into this. They're finding more and more evidence for honey's medical benefits.
So it's not just about taste.
Not at all. The research shows it has incredible antiseptic properties, antioxidant, cleansing, good for our health, our bodies, even beauty and skincare applications.
Really? Like what?
Well, sources mention everything from helping with eye infections to athlete's foot. It's proving surprisingly versatile.
Okay, so that's general honey, but then the research gets really specific about one type, Manuka honey.
Ah, yes, Manuka. The celebrity honey, you could say.
Huh. Yeah, it pops up everywhere in health discussions. Why is it so
Well,
special?
Manuka, which comes from New Zealand primarily, is probably the most studied and cited example for therapeutic benefits.
One source even called it perhaps the tastiest and sweetest medicine.
That's quite a claim.
It is. But its abilities are pretty well documented. Fighting infection, helping tissue heal. It's also known for reducing inflammation and even scarring.
And what makes it do that? Is it different from other honeys?
The key difference, identified in recent studies, is a unique compound called methyl glyoxal, or MGO.
MGO.
Yeah, and the concentration of MGO gives it significant antibacterial potency, much higher than many other honeys.
So it's mainly for putting on things. Like
Yes.
cuts.
It's used externally a lot, yes, but also internally. It's widely used for digestive issues, things like diarrhea, indigestion, stomach ulcers, gastroenteritis, basically inflammation in the gut.
Wow, okay.
And the material we looked at mentions some pretty striking personal accounts. People seeing benefits for skin conditions, hair health, all sorts of things. Supported by health experts, too, and even linked to theories like the hibernation diet.
Interesting. It really makes you wonder what else is out there.
Doesn't it? So Manuka is clearly powerful stuff on its own, but then our deep dive shifted again to another key idea, synergy.
Ah, yes. How honey works with other things.
Exactly. It's not just a solo act.
No, and this is really compelling. Honey's medicinal uses often seem amplified when it's paired with other natural ingredients.
Like those classic remedies.
Precisely. Think honey and cinnamon, honey lemon water for a sore throat,
Huh?
honey and milk, honey and turmeric.
Yeah, my gran used to swear by honey and lemon.
See? These combinations, our sources suggest, bring out even greater synergistic health benefits. The whole becomes, greater than the sum of its parts.
That makes sense.
And if you broaden that out, it speaks to the healing potential of other amazing bee products too, like
Yeah.
royal jelly, bee pollen, propolis.
Right, the whole bee ecosystem.
Exactly. It really makes you appreciate what these tiny creatures provide.
Yeah.
They're like little pharmacists.
They really are. Okay, and the final point our research really hammered home was the sheer diversity of honey itself. Thousands of floral varieties.
Yes. This is where it gets really interesting, I think. It elevates honey way beyond just a generic sweetener.
How so?
Well, understanding honey becomes almost like wine appreciation. One source explicitly compared it to learning about wine through tasting.
Okay, I can see that.
You start understanding the origin, the quality, the nuances, and therefore its true worth.
So different flowers make fundamentally different honey.
Absolutely. The sources say one of the greatest pleasures is exploring this bewildering number of floral varieties. Each one looks different, tastes distinct.
And you compare them, like wine with food.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Learning which honey is perfect for which food, it really drives home that this natural sweetener is as complex and nuanced as, say, tea or coffee or fine wine. It reflects its terroir,
Terroir for honey, I like that.
It definitely doesn't deserve to be seen as just some mundane commodity like water or table salt with one uniform taste. It's so much more varied.
So wrapping this up then, what does this all mean for you listening? We started asking if honey was just a sweet placebo. And this deep dive, well, it's clearly shown it's far more than just sugar. It has these unique qualities way beyond just sweetness.
Definitely.
We've talked about its unique composition thanks to the bees.
Uh-huh. The enzymes, the extra nutrients.
The scientific backing for its healing abilities, with Manuka as a prime example.
Right, the MGO factor.
Its power when combined with other foods, that synergy.
Amplifying the benefits.
And finally, just the astonishing diversity, all those floral varieties.
Yeah.
It really makes you appreciate that incredible extra goodness the bees add and just how much there is to explore there.
And it does shift your perception, doesn't it? Thinking about honey, like you might think about wine or tea or coffee.
Yeah.
It changes it from just an ingredient to a natural wonder with real complexity.
It really does.
So, maybe a final thought to leave you with. Given honey's ancient history, its modern scientific validation, and this natural complexity we've discussed, what other everyday things, maybe forgotten or overlooked items, might also hold profound, undiscovered benefits?
It's a great question.
We hope you'll consider how you might use these insights. Maybe try exploring some different honey varieties yourself, or just, take a closer look at the other natural wonders hiding in plain sight around you.